Hello, everybody. It's the Crazy Uncle, and I'm back with another rant. Now, before you click off, I want to tell you what we're all about right now. And you know, we're all about self improvement here. And I'm going to tell you why it's so important that you need to train the right way. You need to get yourself in the gym, and I'm going to give you the greatest motivation, the greatest dedication that you're ever going to think of that you should be in the gym. Why you need to go in the gym, why you need to go outside and run, why you need to take your fat butt, your fat gut, and everything else that's with you that's overweight and take it out of the house. Get away from the ho-hos, get away from the ding-dongs, get away from everything else that's going to actually put weight on you and strip it off and transform it into something else. Now, when I say train the right way, a lot of people immediately ask, well, what's the right way? That depends on your body style and your body shape, okay? It's different for everybody. No two regimens are exactly alike, ever. The exercises don't change. The numbers, they change all the time. Number of repetitions, the number of sets. You might be on the treadmill next to some other person, but they might be going for 40 minutes where you're only going for 20. It is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. Deal with it. So, since everybody's different, you need to follow the 5 steps, okay? It is important that you follow the 5 steps, and the 5 steps are universal, people. They are universal for everybody, especially if you've never been in the gym before. All it is before you walk in, you set a goal. What is your goal? I don't know what it is. You need to figure it out. You need to know what in the hell you're doing. And it's very, very, very important that you do so. Because if you don't set a goal, you're just wasting everybody's time, yourself especially. Okay, once you have a goal, go in, get a trainer. Talk to some of the people that were there if they don't have a trainer on standby. Have them go through the exercises with you and have them set up a regimen for you. Boom, done. Okay, congratulations. Once they go through all the machines, once they go through all the exercises, then you know how to do it safely. You don't have to get hurt. You don't have to get reconstructed like I had to do. Most of you are way too young for that shit. So, once you have your regiment, now on to stage 3. This is the hardest one. Stick with the regiment, asshole. It's very difficult in the moment to wake up at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. I do it too. I wake up some days and I just want to break my freaking alarm. I'd hold up my phone, which is my alarm, but it's over there on the charger. I mean, it's annoying. It's obnoxious. It's cold some mornings. The weather sucks. It is what it is. But you have to do it. In that moment, remember what the goal is. That's why it's step 1. When you get to step 4, that's when you achieve your overall goal. Set yourself some small ones in the middle. But when you achieve your overall goal, you will feel so freaking good about yourself. It is crazy. And if nobody believes that you could do it, prove them wrong. And if they don't celebrate, to hell with them. They're not your friends anyway. All right, once you get to stage 5, this is the one everybody likes. You've achieved your goal. Now, celebrate, enjoy yourself. Sure, then reevaluate, start over from phase 1. It's a constant circle, folks. That's just the way it works. Which is why people that are gym rats will always be gym rats. Now, understanding the 5 steps, there you go. Now, for most people, I want you to understand there are 2 types of workouts. There's building for muscle and there's building for cardio and endurance. Okay, these are the 2 primaries. I know there's more. The fitness channels will go into all that. I'm just focusing on these 2. I want you to understand, as guys, the big muscles on us is like big tatas on the ladies. It's going to draw the attention, sure, but it's not going to keep them around. I'll get into why in a second. If you're high on the cardio level, you are not going to attract them as fast, but you're going to keep them around. This is important. This is very important. 1, there is something to be said, and ask the ladies, if you're watching, by all means, put in the comment section, if I'm lying, I'm dying. The guy takes off his shirt, and you don't realize he's got that 4, 6, or 8 pack going down. You all of a sudden go, woo, because that's where the body automatically focuses when you see somebody, to the center of the body, so that your mind can see the entire body right there and you can evaluate somebody instantly. It is very, very, very important. Now, I want you to also think about this. They already seen the big muscles. Now you got the cardio, but they also know that you have a better heart at that point. Reason being is guys that do all this working out with heavy weights, they're anaerobic exercise. Okay, I just realized I'm going to be stepping into all the other exercise channels. Let me pull back, and I want you to think about this. This is the reason why. I'm going to get into the exact perfect reason. When you get into cardio and you start to lower your body mass index, i.e. your fat, then guess what? Your heart's going to have a whole lot more easier time pumping blood, because it doesn't have to pump any blood through all the extra stuff in your body. Since it doesn't have to pump blood anywhere else, it can focus to where the ladies want that blood to pump the most. And guess what? If it's easier to pump blood there, that means you're just going to be able to go, and you're going to be able to stay there. And you're going to be able to stay there a lot longer if you focus on cardio instead of weights. The reason for that is very, very simple. It is all down to muscle control. Any guy knows muscle control. When you do your whole edging shit, that's muscle control. You're learning muscle control. Unfortunately, we learn it a little too much, and that's why women are like, oh, just finish already. Regardless of that, muscle control, when you're doing heavy weights and you're only lifting maybe 3 times or you're going for your max once, your mind and your body says when you start to flex, you're going to flex all those muscles real strong. And you're going to finish in about 10 seconds because you're not going to be able to relax those muscles. If you do cardio, you're going to know how to relax those muscles constantly. Plus, you can keep up with these ladies. And some of you ladies are very aggressive. And all I can say on that is, swing! And I'm not complaining. I am not complaining at all, but we guys got to be able to keep up. No pun intended. Okay, now one of the also big deals here is when you reduce the amount of fat without needing any surgery, it's going to make your junk bigger, guys. I'm going to say that one again. Without surgery, without pills, it will make your junk bigger. Why? I'm going to just use my finger as an example. You're set at a certain amount, okay? You build up fat. It looks like my finger is getting smaller, but it's not. It's just a buildup of fat behind it. If you reduce the amount of fat, guess what? You have more to show. You got more out there for her. So if, I don't know, ladies, tell me if I'm wrong. You like your guys having more to work with. And if he's stronger and stronger than he was before, I'm pretty sure you're going to have fun. Okay, it's on the same premise of when, you trim the hedges down below. Suddenly you're sitting there going, you look bigger. It's the same thing. The only difference is this one's more permanent and this one will actually keep you from having a heart attack. So, in summation, I'm just going to say, you focus on your cardio and lose the fucking weight. Drop the freaking sugar and the carbs. Cut those out of your diet as much as you can, along with high fructose corn syrup and all that other garbage. You're going to feel a whole lot better. It's going to take about 2 to 3 weeks, but you're going to feel a whole lot better. You're definitely going to start sleeping better. That's for sure. You're going to look better, which are going to draw everyone to you. But guess what? You're going to screw better. And the ladies are going to love you for it. This is why women understand, even subconsciously, they need an athletic guy to keep it up for them. Not keep up with them, keep it up for them. So that's it for me. This is your crazy uncle, and I'm punching out.